Okay, good evening to you colleagues once again, and you're welcome to the pre-match presser for South Africa. You have the coach, Hugo, who is here to address the media. Coach, you're welcome to Ghana.
Thank you.
I believe your journey has not been too smooth for you, is that so?
Yeah.
Your journey to Ghana hasn't been too smooth, is that so?
I'm sorry?
Your journey hasn't been too smooth for you.
Right, but yes, it was a long day. So we arrived yesterday, and today we have to train in the evening. What's normal? So it's a long day, but we needed it because the travel yesterday was exhausting for us, and it's a pity that FIFA allowed such things when you have to play qualifiers for World Cup. Not only the travel, but if you have to take a bus after 6 hours flight to do 120 kilometers and you do 3 hours on that. I don't blame Ghana for that, but I blame FIFA for that. Those are the situations that are not appropriate to the qualifiers of the World Cup.
Let's come to the game. How are you preparing for the match tomorrow?
Yeah, first of all, we know that it will be a tough game tomorrow, Thursday after the game, and I saw that my colleague at the other side was also a little bit confusing about the result of tomorrow, who would be in the next round. So I did my homework, and I know that tomorrow a win for Ghana is enough to be in the next round. So for us to avoid that, we know that we will play against a very strong team. If you see where all those players are playing in Europe, so the experience they have, we don't have that in our team. It's a new team, it's a young team, but it's a team full of ambitions. And I think before there was one game played in those qualifiers, nobody should have known that before the last game that South Africa would be 3 points ahead on Ghana. So we did it very well till now, and the pressure is not on us. If we should not be qualified tomorrow, it will be a disappointment for us, surely, but not more than that. We did a very good race till now. We only lost 2 points, and that was our first game in Zimbabwe, where I didn't know the team and the team didn't know me. So, but if you see what we did from that moment till now, this is a very good job. And I know that the team will be ready for tomorrow. We didn't play so well on Thursday. It is a pity. If we should have played on our level, we could maybe scored more goals and it would be more difficult for Ghana tomorrow. But okay, we didn't do it, so it's our mistake. But I think that because we didn't play so well on Thursday, that tomorrow the boys will be there and ambitious to show something. We are so close now, so we will do everything to be qualified tomorrow for the next round.
All right, colleagues, if you have any question, mention your name and your media house, and we are through.
Coach George Ali Jr., Joy FM. How relieving is it to know that Thomas Partey would not be part of the Black Star squad when Ghana lines up against you again?
You know, I said it already. The job for us is not done, but it's fantastic what we did till now. And I think it's for Ghana. They have to be in the next round. They have been nearly always on World Cups. So it's a team with much experience, and it should be for them a bigger problem if you are not in the next round. So the pressure is on them, and even if winning is enough, it's difficult because you have to win. So again, we will be ready for the game of tomorrow, and we will see after 90 minutes who will be in the next round.
Coach, just a second one. South Africa have also been in the World Cup before. 2010, they hosted it. They won the Africa Cup of Nations. Is this a nice way of keeping the pressure on the Black Stars?
Yeah, you know, everyone likes to go to the World Cup. Also we, even when it's so long ago that South Africa was in the World Cup. I think 10 years ago when they organized the tournament, and then 20 years ago, I think. So it would be very nice for South Africa, for South African football, because when we as Europeans talking about African football, we're talking always about countries like Senegal and Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, but we never talk about South Africa. So it will be a very good thing for us to be qualified for the next round, and maybe being in Qatar next year, so that at last. But you have to say, a country like South Africa normally has to play an important role in this African football, but they didn't do it the last 20 years, I can say. So maybe it's time now to do it, and if we should succeed to do that, it would be a boost for South African football, certainly.
Yes.
All right, Coach. My name is Gideon from Metro Team. You say tomorrow's game is a must-win for South Africa to save your job.
To save my job?
Yes.
You spoke already with the president of South Africa? He told you that this will save my job? Okay, no, it's...
Because
what,
they didn't qualify for...
no, can I ask you a question? You talked already with the president of the Ghana Federation? What shall happen with the coach of Ghana? He was not... So, no, but this is our job. Don't think that I'm anxious now and I'm afraid if tomorrow we lose and that we should not be qualified, that I will lose my job. Maybe. In football, coaches go and coaches are coming. This is our job. So I'm not at all afraid to lose my job tomorrow.
Yes.
Coach, have you been able to decisively beat Zimbabwe, which would have made it very obvious for Ghana to qualify? Don't you think that the journey is over after your 1-0 win over Zimbabwe?
We did. We made a little mistake, and that was Thursday. So again, the first game in Zimbabwe was new for me and for the team. It was my first game, and yes, I had a difficult time because I came in South Africa when the league games were finished, so I couldn't go and see games. It was only the month of August, so I started to know South African players. So for me, that game in Zimbabwe, we played a draw, and I was happy with it. But again, the game of Thursday, we didn't play well on Thursday. And I know, and I'm sure, if we should have played on our level, that we should have won that game with 2 or 3 goals difference. And then it should be very difficult for Ghana to be qualified. So no, okay, it will be a little bit more easier because they just have to win. But you still have to win. And we will see tomorrow.
Please take the microphone.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Good evening. Gary L. Smith from the Multimedia Group in Ghana. First of all, you are always very outspoken about how the FIFA qualifies, just like you started, about how seemingly disorganized it is and how they are pressuring teams to travel too much. Getting into Qatar, how far are you willing to take that, considering that the CAF president is also a native of your country and South Africa as well? Because, we all know that this has to change, because the players are getting tired. All of you look like you are sleepy on both Ghana and South African side. So how far are you willing to take it? That's first of all.
I think it's time that that FIFA does something on that. And I know for some countries it's very difficult. I know that it is for sure. You need to have an appropriate stadium. You need to have, to play in the capital where we can travel easily for the opponent. This costs money and it's not so easy to do that for some countries. But at the other side, and maybe when I compare it's not at all the same. But if tomorrow you want to play hockey and you don't have a stick to play hockey, you can't play hockey. And you can tell them, yes, but I don't have the money to buy that stick. Yeah, okay, sorry for you. But you can't play hockey. And I think this is something you have to think about. If tomorrow you are a country and you don't have an appropriate stadium, and I'm sorry, then you have to go and play your games in another country. Finished. It's not normal that we and Zimbabwe had to travel to Ethiopia. And that Ghana could come in paradise. South Africa, I'm sorry, this is paradise. I don't know if you know Bashdir in Ethiopia. This is paradise, Joe Berg. This is not normal. This is not fair. And I don't blame Ghana, but I blame CAF and FIFA. They have to change that. You're talking here about qualifiers for World Cup, the highest tournament in football. And you let happen those situations. It's not fair. For nobody. So let's hope that it will change in Africa and that countries will do an effort to have the right accommodation and that people don't have to travel that we had to do to Ethiopia. You can't even go directly to Bashdir because the people who are there are not qualified to control visa and passports. So you need to go first Addis Ababa and then to Bashdir. Hey, come on, we are in 2021. Let's hope that changed. Let's hope. It's good for everyone. It's good for everyone.
Okay. And just as a follow-up as well, is there any team news that you can give us in terms of injury situation and anything involving the Bafana team that you would like to tell South Africans about tomorrow?
Yes, I hope that the people of South Africa for the moment is very happy with the results of Bafana. And I hope that they will be more happy tomorrow at 9 o'clock that we are qualified for the next round. Because maybe South African football deserve it to be once again on the really highest level. And again, like I said a few minutes ago, it would be a boost for South African football if we can succeed. But again, I know the opponent of tomorrow also, and it will not be easy for us.
Yes. Any more questions? All right.
Thank you.
If there are no more questions, then Coach, we thank you very much for sharing before the media. Okay. Wish you all the best tomorrow. Good luck.
But not too much, I think.
Too much. All right, see you. Thank you, colleagues. We'll see you tomorrow.